There's only so much Diablo 4 a person can take. Oh. Oh. It's been snowing. Happy New Year. Oh. 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 That's a lot of snow. I'm gonna fall for sure today. Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. I almost. I'm so, okay. I'm speechless. I haven't done this for a long time. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is the stuff, Fabio. This is the stuff, man. The brown stuff. This in Sweden they call it mod. Mod. It's modded. Damn. 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 Well, at least the Shinko behaves, but yeah, when you hit it, it really slows down. Oh man, it just cakes on. So I was playing Diablo and I wrote to Ronnie and asked him if he wanted to join me for some exploration of these conditions. Oh! When you're on the asphalt, these are mitten quotes, okay? So when you're on the asphalt and you get to the mud or the snow, the tire, the wheel really slows down. So there's like a shift in speed. So yeah, blah blah blah. I was at home playing Diablo and so on, and fiddling with the Lynx because I felt that there was some slop to it. Slop is some unwanted mechanical shifting. Holy shit, man. Okay, yeah, so I did that because I don't want to do this on the EX30. It's even though it's the EX30 is like nice and bottom heavy, so it will not shift as much. If it does shift, like a bus, talking about the EX30 and literally a bus passes by. If it does shift, it's super hard to correct. So what will happen usually is you'll just go down with the wheel. And if you go down with the EX30, it's just ugly, man. It just lands ugly on you. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, okay, I understand why Ronnie didn't want to. Oh, holy moly. He said that he was looking out the window and he saw cars trying to drive and they were just drifting. The poor guys were drifting, man. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, so I was at home and I was just like, man, am I gonna be this guy? I swear to God if this camera isn't recording. Yeah, we're recording. I have the touch screen, my ass. I have the screen set to timeout. Maybe I should turn off that function. That'd be something. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of stuff at once. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, am I gonna be this guy? Ooh, that was a bank, an upwards bank. You can take that to the bank. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Am I gonna be that guy that's gonna be stuck at home because the conditions aren't, mitten quotes, good enough, right? Not good enough. Man. But this was actually a bit easier on my Nikola. It is a tiny bit harder on the Lynx because it's center heavy. The pattern is not as center heavy So center heavy just means, it's a word or a term that I made up, maybe not, who knows. It just means that the wheel is even. You know, the weight distribution is even, but the pedals are high up, quite close to the axle. So that means that there's a lot of movement at the top level. But I do have foam pads, so they are on my thighs. Not my thighs, you think so? I'm not that short. They're on my calves, right? So I always have contact with the side pads here. I've been practicing not having that contact by riding the Grizzla. Man. Oh, no. I knew that was going to be a struggle. So actually, I wonder if the bike paths look better than this. Because this is the road, man. We pay a lot of tax money, and Stockholm has a pretty good contract with the sweepers, cleaners, that do the cleaning. But yeah, when it's been like snowing, you know, they sweep, comes back, they sweep, comes back, they sweep, comes back. This brown stuff, the mud, it's just because cars have been going back and forth on this. I sort of just feel that I want to fall. I just want to like drift and slide out. You know, 2 years ago, I was at home and it was snowing, and I said, hey guys, it's snowing, you know, and there's a bunch of snow out. Let's go to the soccer field and go do some drifting and some sliding there, right? And then I was on the path then, and Simon was on his Sherman L, and I put a nice song there from Diary of Dreams, you know, and no, he was on a Sherman S, man. Yeah. Talking and talking. Ain't gonna be no music on this one. It's just gonna be all my mud impressions. Ooh. Oh! I think actually now that there's this snowy section here, that this will be an advantage. Yeah. I have a pretty soft mode, so when I brake, the wheel will shift back. It won't do anything sharp. So when you're in hard mode, then everything is just a bit sharper. It happens right away. Shut up, truck. It happens right away. It requires more force, but it happens right away. I like the softer modes. I'm a soft fella. I'm a softie. And you know, we have our WhatsApp group, Stockholm Cruisers, and Ronnie posts quite a few clips there, you know, which is nice. He shares them from the big Telegram group sometimes, or maybe finds them somewhere else, I don't know. And there, you know, sometimes you'll see some Russians riding out in snow and doing stuff, and even like drifting and falling and stuff like that. And we're like, hey, yeah, that's super cool, you know. And we used to do that a couple of years back. So just like I was texting a bit with Lou from New York, and he used to ride in snowy conditions in the olden days. But you know, as we get older, and not just as we get older, I think it's when we've cheated death enough times. Damn. Some gravel. It's crispy. There's a parking lot there where a lot of people do driving practice for their license and stuff like that. It's unofficial. You just do it, right? You practice. Like that fellow over there is doing some drifting. I wonder if he knows. I'm sure he knows how they live in Tokyo. Yeah. Badass. It's too far away and he's leaving, so otherwise I would have stopped him filmed a bit because it is a bit entertaining. Let's see if he lets me pass or if he's gonna go suck his dick. Go, go, go. Come on, man. Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. So it's actually better to stick to the snowy stuff. Especially so you don't get a car up your ass. But you might hit a curb. Man. Let's see. Like I got my lights on so they can see me. 2 miles an hour so everyone can see you. Summer, summer, summertime. Man, sorry, Flip. My voice ain't the best, but yeah. I do like singing. I wish I could sing. Yesterday I was singing a lot, man. I was playing my little plastic guitar. Oh man, I should have brought the guitar. I was playing my little plastic guitar, which I can't play. Oh yeah! Damn, man. Damn. What the fella? Yeah, man. Yeah. So they know. They're not at home. I knew I had reached the limit of Diablo 4 when I found an amulet called Edgemaster. Then I knew, man. You're gonna be one of those people at home edging, gooning, as the kids say. The Edgemaster. Then I knew it was time, man. It was time to leave the house. Gotta do something. Now that my jaw is healing and my teeth are healing and all of that, and my gums are healing, now I can go out and lose all my teeth. I get 85% off because Sweden does some subventioning. That's the word, right? Like they do in America with corn. Corn subventioning for farmers. So here, when you get to $1,500 within a 12-month period, then you get 85% off the reference price. The reference price. So my titanium implant, the reference price is $150, but mine costs like $350 because I got the special one. I wanted the one that's made in Germany, you know. I just kind of want it to be the best. If they're getting a screw in my mouth, if they're gonna put a screw in my mouth, man, at least make it good. So I can't do handstands for months now. I've been working on a planche, like a push-up when you get your feet in the air. Sorry about the cars, but I got too much to say. It's like the olden times. I couldn't stop talking. Yeah, so riding on the snow isn't bad. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 1910.
1910. 1910. So what's super cool, also that it stopped snowing. It's gonna snow like hell tomorrow. Maybe I said that. Is that the sky is really white. So everything's just like brighter in a different way. People ride fast, you know, they're doing like 60 miles an hour now on highways and stuff like that, or these highway interstate roads that you have there. And you know, you go looking for thrills and kicks and excitement, and just like here, you know, we go and do some trails, we do some technical trails. You say, yeah, oh yeah, it would be nice to do some technical trails and this and that. Well, guess what? Whoa! This is just like an infinitely long technical trail, man. Ooh, yeah, there's a little, a tiny curve there. So you can put your tiny mouth on the curb. And you can get a tiny stomp on the back of your head. And a tiny, tiny American History X. Just tiny. You can only use your tiny teeth. Tiny curbs, man. So yeah. 7 p.m. Sun goes down at 3 now. It's getting brighter. But the thing about the 7 p.m. is that means the liquor store closed 10 minutes ago. The one that's here. I could consider a beer. No, but this was rideable, man. This isn't so bad. I'm happy I left the house. I'll just put this clip on the internet so that you all know. Man, let's open this door. Heard a squeaking sound, but it was those doors over there. I thought I had loose motor bolts in the Lynx, so I took it apart, man. And checked all the screws. No! I hate that, man. Those doors open just a tiny, tiny bit slow, so I would have hit the doors with the GoPro. So some fun rides I've done on snow, like with Nick, that had a bit of a slick tire. Oh man, oh man. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's a super hard turn when your calves are locked. You can't go foot to foot. So you'll get pushed around a bit. Tiny curve, tiny teeth. Transition to some icy shifty parts. Not sure if this is slush. There's a lot of banking left to right. I'm getting banked off. Banking. Man, look at those Fedora, and besides Fedora we got something called Walt. And now comes a challenge. Since the bike path is a bit better swept than the walking path, then people are going to take the walking path because, you know, don't have to force them out into the snowiest parts. Here they put some gravel on because this snow here has melted and started turning to ice. Yeah, and now here just pretty much the whole bike path is just taken by pedestrians. So I guess I'll just go on the road. When it was snowing a bit the other day, I took the EXN out. And damn, that thing, it packed snow like crazy. There was so much snow packed up in the wheel well. This guy's a psychopath. They're gonna fucking kill someone, you stupid motherfucker. Can't people look when they're reversing? Well, I guess they can't. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, it's getting super shifty. Yeah, I'm gonna get this car off. Oh man. Oh man, I lost some traction. So the thing about the knobby tire versus the slick tire is that when you're on the slick tire, if you lose traction, then usually you won't regain traction. But if you're on a knobby, then possibly you can regain traction. You know, the snow is not enough. Let's see. You want to move? Thank you. Fantastic. Damn. Let me know if you need further instructions. Excuse me, my guys, can I pass? Fellas, thank you. Damn. Let's see. From here. Left or right, honey? Let's go. Pick a side. Thank you. Damn. Everybody in Sweden speaks English. If I do ding them and I speak to them in English, which I'm just doing for the purpose of the video, so that you guys can hear what I'm saying, then usually they won't retort. Because the Swedes are a particular breed. They don't like being told. Tja.
Jag ska dit.
Ja, ingen fara. Går det bra? Go. I said hi. She said she's going that way. I knew she was going that way. She's going that way. And then I asked her if things are going good. And she said, ja då. So it's a yes. It's a yes, it's a yeah, sure. Here's a little ski hill that they got. They put those little stars there. So oh no. I activated the alarm. No! Turn it off, man. No! Stupid. So yeah, the alarm, man. Muy bueno. The alarm is good. Because after riding for so many years, sometimes when I have this wheel and I take it to the gym, mittens, it just can feel like so cringy to bring it into the actual gym and trolley it over to the changing room, and then there's like snow and stuff coming out, and the Nick would pack snow and the EXN would pack snow. So the other day, man, I just parked the wheel under a staircase and I put this alarm on, but I didn't like the feeling, man. I didn't like the feeling of being in the gym and knowing that maybe someone is gonna screw with my EX30, you know. I just have to say that this is like one of the most fun rides that I've had in a long time, in a long time. It's like, it's challenging without being punishing, right? If you get punished all the time, then that's not a good challenge. Yeah, you're probably getting blinded. There you go. Maybe I'll sing you a song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good, man. It's good. Whoa. Liquor store is basically empty because everyone's at home. Nobody wants to be out drifting. But they could be here getting the... Oh man. Getting the red berry waffle cone shortcake. triple scoop. Liquor store. They got the monopoly, man. Who's your daddy? The Guinness Extra Stout. Oh, that's good. Good. Yeah, I'll get the Innocent Gun Irish whiskey cask. No, man. Someone brought the kid here. Gotta start them early. Raging Bitch IPA. 8.3. Damn, man. Flying dog. I'm gonna be flying all right. So, we get here. Yeah, it's not like I've been speeding, so I can have my glasses on my forehead and see everything as bright as it actually is, instead of through the filter level 1. Otherwise, although the filter level 1 does have its advantages because they are slightly reflective, which makes it just a little bit difficult to see my eyes, and if people can't make eye contact with me, then they can't play chicken with me as well, because they can't assume that I see them. Otherwise I will of course give them a death stare, but they don't care, because nobody tells them what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna see if I can actually find one of the main bike paths and see if it's swept or not, so that I know for tomorrow. But I don't have to know for tomorrow, because tomorrow it's gonna snow twice as much. Did I say that already? Just checking. So yeah, I'm beginning to feel a bit more comfortable on this. Just like some choices, some options and some paths should be avoided. Like going up little curbs. So let's see, here's a swept path. I'm gonna turn left here. Oh yeah. Actually, this would be one of the swept paths. Am I gonna have to dismount from the wheel? No. Floor is lava, my friends. Yeah. Woo. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now imagine doing this with super locked in Grizzly Sync. That would be a bad time. So let's see what this main path looks like. Oh, yeah. Nothing like going up the slope. Ta-da! As I was saying, boy, yeah, it's the shifting, you know. There was some of the snow there was packed, so going up small bumps and stuff like that, you know, you don't have enough grip. So I was saying earlier, just as similar with the small curbs and stuff like that. So let's see what I'm riding on. A bit grippier. Man, I extended this to max length now. How you doing over there? Can you hear me in the back? So this path and this very thin layer of snow and maybe tiny bit of hardened slush, you know, it's very predictable. I just maybe wouldn't go speeding on it because you would land on the very hard asphalt is all. and one little bump could just like throw you off. One bump, one side, one quick shift to the side. Just a tiny bit of snow, but it's not terrible. This was nothing special, this path, you know. Man, those cars are making a lot of noise. Even though they got this whole big sound partition over here. I'm gonna turn my light on to discourage people. I'm playing chicken. There is a law here that says you do have to have a front light and a rear light, you know, but that's to be seen and not to see. Half the cyclists don't have a front light anyway. They gotta get those weight savings. Man, it's nice and toasty. I didn't even need my extra gloves. I'll take this path here, this bridge. I'm all bike pathed out. Maybe. Oh man. So Ronnie texted me and said, how you doing, man? How's it going? You slipping and sliding out all over the place? And I'm like, man, these conditions are great, man. This is hilarious. I'm having such a ball. And also tomorrow it's gonna snow. Did I mention that? Ooh. He has a new tire on his Sherman L. He's got spikes on it. It's so flat though, like the profile is so low. Damn. You're gonna run over a pistachio shell and bust your rib, man. I busted a few ribs in my time. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe I should go for a ride. I'm like, do it, man. I can meet you. And go fool around. Yeah. Things are looking up, man. Ronnie's got noisy bearings. I got noisy bearings. You get noisy bearings. Everyone gets noisy bearings. Your mom gets noisy bearings. Man, what you gonna do? Sometimes in life, man, you gotta bust some bearings, bust some rims, have some fun. Oh yeah, we got some snow, man. No sudden movements. Oh. I was gonna park, but it didn't go in. And you got spikes anyway, so you could probably ride the skating rink. Yeah. But yeah, shenanigans.